Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he get there on the ground? Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's just what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, and it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Moffitt. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Gets rid of it on the move. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He knocks this one right through. And breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. A handoff from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. That's a 1st down for the offense.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down. And now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on fourth down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Play action here on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards out. this one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget a skill-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it with the draw play. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
Now the offense dialing up a draw play, but it goes backwards. Not exactly what they were hoping for in that play call.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He missed it. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. The receiver's got it on the jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Second down coming up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Will we see a touchdown here in the first half? It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He bought some time, now lets it go.
First down, 4 is incomplete. Second down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw.
Runs out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Brings up third down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The Dogs will have to kick this away. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback,
and the junior able to get home with the sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. When you look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the wideout goes in motion, and they'll try the jet sweep here. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Outstanding play call here to come up with that big gain and get a first down. Get the ball out wide. Yeah, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moffitt. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't...
And it's picked off in the end zone. Past the 50. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. offense back onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Spinning out of the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The ball is caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. He'll spot it at the 24.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 26, Georgia 6.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's now 2nd and goal.
What is this? Come on, guys.
Got it.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He's got it near the end zone. He's swarmed by the defense. He's brought down. The freshman quarterback showing toughness, standing in to take the hit.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the beatdown continues.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Picks up. Second down coming up.
A gain makes it second and medium.
42, spike.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on the play. Brings up second and goal.
Ready up.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Make a play here. Take it to him.
Okay, ready?
Offense facing second and goal.
Down.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
On the double.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal.
Here we go.
The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Long enough and good. And they add to their lead. After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.